This piece of advice is as relevant as it's ever been, especially in today's job market. You have to think when a company is trying to hire somebody, they're vetting you in the process. So in other words, they're looking for reasons why you're not a fit. And that's why there's so many steps. And each time you go through a new step, there are potential pitfalls that you can fall into. And most companies are looking for reasons not to hire you versus the other way around, which is unfortunate. But we should be doing the exact same thing back to the employer. So let's discuss how to do that. First, they're vetting your resume. You should be vetting their job description. They're looking for reasons why you're either potentially a match for their job or not a match. You should be looking why that job description is either a good fit for your background or there are potential red flags that you should be worried about. Next, they're interviewing you. You should be doing the exact same thing and you should be interviewing them as well, asking pertinent questions. And in some cases, if there are concerns, you should be addressing them in the interview process because the last thing that you want is to land with an employer that's going to make your resume even weaker through a quick turnover, etc. Then they're conducting background checks on you to look for things in your past that may be unsavory. You should be doing the exact same thing to them. Look at their track record of layoffs. Look at their track record of financial performance. Finally, they're going to conduct references. They're going to check your background and talk to people that you used to work with to confirm you are who you say you are. You should be doing the exact same thing too. Check their references, and in particular, the boss that you'll be working for and the department. Now, you probably don't want to get somebody that's actually working in the department because the chances are they're not going to be that honest with you. A better way to go about doing it is find people who used to work at that company and in that department. You got to use a little bit of a grain of salt. If they left on bad terms, they may have a little bit of bad taste in their mouth, but you can learn a lot from people who used to work in the department. Ask the question, would you go back and work for this hiring manager or in this group again? You can find those people through LinkedIn if you use some of the filtering for a former job. You have to think a company is vetting you to try to avoid a bad hire, which costs them thousands in training, hiring costs, salary, etc. For you, you're vetting out a bad hire on your resume because it could lead to a quick turnover and weakening of your overall career profile. Remember, you need to treat your career like a business of one, where you are the CEO, and this is one of the ways that you can start doing that. So I'm curious, how are you currently vetting out your opportunities? Leave a comment and let me know.